Hello everyone, Simon here. Welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. We're in chapter 13, Abandoned Whaling Station. The last chapter, I get it. I'm not a big fan of it. I like the detective stuff. Not a big fan of the shooting or even the running around, getting away from zombies thing. Anyway, Pierce crossed the docks, where old acquaintances and new faces met their ends. All over the place, Leviathan slaves were wandering in search of a victim. After fighting his way through and after discovering the truth about the origin of the cult and its founders, Pierce finally reached the whaling station. He hopes to catch Sarah Hawkins before she does something bad. We discovered the truth about the origin of the cult? I don't think we did.
Hither thou shalt be freed. Sarah is with those bastards. I gotta find her quick.
Find Sarah Hawkins, get into the main room.
Locked.
Came from there, but there's no handle from the inside, which is strange. You can't walk off, by the way.
This tank seems strong enough to break down the door.
But if you do that, everybody would know you're coming.
A rope and a hook. Could use that to hold the reservoir back.
Right. Is that Sarah Hawkins singing? Oh, wait a minute. The Native Americans who were on the island before, they ended up committing mass suicide. Like they all died out before the Europeans came. So I guess now all these guys are gonna die as well. That's the story, right? The story is everybody dies?
Looks like a page from a log from 1847.
Friday, 4th June 1847. 53 north, 53 west, we are starving. The fish seems to have deserted these waters. If I don't quickly find an answer to this crisis, Fitzroy could well set off a mutiny. Each day more and more men believe in his tales of a miraculous catch. Merciful God help me. Wednesday, 9th June 1847, 57 north, 51 west. We sighted an enormous whale further to the south, the biggest we've ever seen. Fitzroy keeps telling the men that this is the miraculous catch he promised them. We will catch it and bring it back home to feed our families. Fitzroy.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Diary of the Pastor's Wife, Volume 5. These are the last entries of the pastor's wife. Her husband ordered his faithful to come together for a final ceremony in honor of Leviathan. She fears that the pastor will ask them to sacrifice themselves to this abomination. She tried to escape. This is probably why her body was found in a cave under the mansion. Alright, so the... Interesting. So there's like the Native Americans, they all died. And then there was an original set of colonists, and they all died. And then the whalers are like the third set of people to come to the island. And now they all gonna die as well.
Fuller was a crew member too. Interesting.
Wednesday, 23rd June 1847, 33 North, 53 West. The morning is biting cold. This creature made us work hard. Half of my crew is dead. Half of my crew is dead. I've never seen such a thing. I do not even know how to describe what happened. It's as if the creature was talking inside our heads. Some of my men went crazy and jumped overboard. The thing is not a whale, it's far bigger. I don't even know how to describe it. It practically gutted our ship with these tentacles. I don't know how. My harpoon finally pierced the skull of this monster. The crew is in a sorry state. Fuller looks after the injured, but some will not recover. But they killed it. Or did they? Maybe they didn't kill it. So what are we doing actually? Are we gonna kill the Leviathan? Once and for all? Or do we set it free? Oh wait, there's a second ladder here.
I'll be lucky if it's still sharp enough.
Alright, got a knife.
Doesn't work. It mentions the Leviathan, how it drove the sailors mad.
Friday, 27 June 1847, 37 North, 63 West. The whole crew has descended into madness. Yeah, madness. They speak of dreams, visions of a nightmarish city and of a sleeping god. Madness. Unlocked myself in my cabin. I won't be able to hold out for long. Fitzroy has 12 men on his side. They sacrificed everyone who tried to stop them to their new god. I beseech you, Almighty God, to have pity on our souls. This will be my last prayer. I can hear them whispering. Hold on. Friday 27. So this is after the whale? Hold on. Just check out my... Fourth of June, 9th of June, 9th of June they see the whale. 23rd of June, they kill the whale. 27th of June, the whale's dead, but the whale tells them to kill each other after it died. So the Leviathan was killed here. And then at this point, the people start killing each other.
Doesn't work.
Are we really doing this?
This should stop the cart from moving. This should help me get the tank swinging. I need something to cut the rope to release the tank against the door.
Uh-huh. I mean, everyone's gonna know that we're here. How many points do I have? Eloquence, strength. Let's put some points in eloquence. Hey, there's a thing over there. Fascinating. Oh, they're still eating it. They've been eating it the whole time. They've been eating the Leviathan this whole time.
What is that thing? What is that thing? No. That voice. You're the Leviathan.
Oh yeah. I mean, it wants me to come closer, and I do want to go closer, but I'm gonna just check around here first before I go closer. Does the game give you the option to not go closer? We need to get over there, right? Do we have the option to actually not go closer? Doesn't look like it. Just not look at it for a while. Yeah, no, we have to go. We do have to. Oh, hey, there's Sarah. How crazy do I get if I closer?
Sarah?
Hey, Sarah. Oh.
Hello. Who is this?
The quest for truth requires sacrifice. There's no room for compassion.
Who's there?
Your stubbornness at wanting to help others who would have deserted you is a weakness. Fate leads us inevitably to solitude, and in one's final moments, one is always alone. You can't escape it forever. It will always find its way.
Damn it!
You can't just not be a normal person, you know. how we got past the Leviathan. Hey, how did I get over here? Let me check this room first. Fascinating. It looks like that. Can I get a better view of it? Bigger than a common whale. The fat, when boiled, makes the oil. Can be used like whale oil. Best. I wish the resolution was better. I can barely read this. Can I turn up the resolution? Hold on. Settings, graphics. It's not anti-aliasing. It's texture size epic. It's already epic. The tentacles are of the most significant sign that the creature isn't your typical whale. I can't... Can we get a better resolution image of this? Damn it. Excision of the Madness Stone. Beliefs and other superstitions have sometimes contributed to the development of science. Haven't we... Several centuries ago, it was thought that a patient with a mental disorder had a stone of madness in his skull. A trepanation of the skull and excision were thus performed. Sometimes the patient survived, sometimes he was cured. Today, the vocabulary has changed, but the methods a little less. Leviathan. The harpoon. No, I can't read it. I want to read it, but I can't read it. So that book, whatever was referring to, was lobotomies, right? So, okay, funny joke. It's not really a joke, it's science. So your brain, a lobotomy is, they just they drill into your brain, and they scramble a little bit. They just scramble your brain. And the way your brain works, right? If there's something wrong with your brain, in theory, you can like go in and destroy the part of your brain that's wrong, and that would cure you. But for example, sometimes people have seizures, right? They have seizures, and there's a part of the brain that's just sending out signals, sending out like waves across the brain, and that causes seizures. And so, like, you find that part of the brain and you just destroy it, right? You get your brain damage. Like, you damage that part of the brain so it stops working, and the signals stop going, and you can stop the seizures, for example. Don't do this at home. See a doctor. But like in theory, you can do that, right? The issue is back in the old days, people didn't understand the brain very well. And so if somebody was crazy, they would just randomly scramble the brain a little bit. Sometimes it killed them. In fact, a lot of time it killed them. Sometimes it does severe brain damage and they just brain damaged. But sometimes if you're lucky and you just by luck manage to hit the right part of the brain, you can cure their mental illness by destroying the part that's causing them trouble. But because they don't understand the brain very well, it's hit and miss, right? It's just luck. If you get lucky, you get cured. If you get unlucky, then you die. If you scramble the wrong part, you die, or you get severe brain damage. So yeah. These days, we have a better understanding of the brain, and you have a better chance of being cured and a smaller chance of dying. But we still don't understand the brain well enough to do this reliably. So, like, doing that is basically the last resort. If nothing else works, like if, for example, seizures, as I said earlier, if nothing else works, then they do the brain surgery. And sometimes it works really well. It's crazy. Sometimes they just do it, and everything is fixed and nothing else is damaged, and it just works. But there's always a chance that they cut the wrong thing and then you get brain damage. When it works, it really works. When it doesn't work, it really doesn't work. And it's a bit of a RNG, like it's a bit of a just luck, whether it works or not.
An old log.
Monday, 24th May 1847. 42 north, 70 west. We have sailed from the island of Darkwater towards the north. Sailors say that these waters are haunted. I don't believe in these tales. It's not a good time for us. My men haven't seen the slightest trace of a whale for quite a while. If this season doesn't improve, they'll no longer wish to serve on the Scylla. Sunday, 30th of May, 1847, 47 north, 55 west. We are not the only hunters here. While we were looking for our prey, we found dead whales, a dozen of them, drifting, their entrails exposed. They had been shred as if they had been attacked by a huge predator. It's very strange. Perhaps it's a sign from God. Perhaps it is this good catch that we have long hoped for. We must find it, whatever the risk. Alright, so the Leviathan was eating the whales, and that's why they didn't have any whales to hunt.
Belonging to the captain of the Scylla. The pages I found seem to be the missing ones.
Nothing there.
While the sailors were going insane, Fitzroy and the mutineers took over the ship and probably killed the captain.
Thursday, 25th June, 1847. 35 north, 59 west. Fitzroy encouraged the men all day. They are in shock and can't overcome their trauma. They say they can hear the screams of their comrades turn mad. Some of them hurt themselves in a desperate attempt to stop the visions that haunted them. Others chose to embrace them. Fitzroy is one of the latter. He named the beast Leviathan because he believes in his biblical nature. I told them to get rid of it before it's too late. This thing is not the work of God.
Everything points back to the day they brought in that thing.
Of a forgotten photographs in the office of the whaling station, only a handful of the Scylla crew is present. Captain Fitzroy and Dr. Fuller are included. It's dated 1847. Yeah, they brought it back, and it's not dead. It's alive. It's that thing. It's not a whale. I wish I could read all the text. This fascinating creature possesses incredible regeneration capacities. Right, incredible regeneration. The consumption of some parts of its body provokes various effects on humans, depending on the part ingested. Wherever a part of the creature is... where the creature's body is... or even maimed, or even completely removed, it immediately starts healing. After a few hours to a few days, it is as if nothing ever happened. Alright, so it heals incredible regeneration capabilities. And so this is how you bring dead people back to life, is you inject the Leviathan's tissues into the dead person, and it regenerates them, right? But it also turns them into octopus people. And this is how they solve their famine problem. They brought it back, they just keep cutting off pieces and eating it, and so it's just infinite food. Right. About 2 to 3 times bigger than a common whale. The harpoon Hamilton stuck in the beast's brain probably explains why it can... I don't know what that says. It can't leave. Oh. It seems paralyzed. It is still conscious, but it cannot... something its defense systems or even move. activate. It cannot activate its defense systems or even move. I managed to extract the something fluid from its brain, and its properties are amazing. Amazing is really crazy. We called it Loborites. What does that mean? In reference to the gods, I don't know what that says. To the gods, to something fluid. I still need to make further experiments, but it appears that when a subject receives an injection containing the fluid, the firstborns can control his mind. Firstborns. I don't know why. I don't know yet why only the 13 can do it. Is that what it's 13? Probably because of our long exposure to the beast or our frequent consumption of its flesh, making us part Seraphim. I don't know what that means. I can't read it. Okay, I think I get it. Something grew back in less than a week. Surprisingly, he still limps like an amputee. Psychological question mark. Abusing use of the regeneration properties might make the body change, becoming more similar to the creature and less human. Okay, I think we've read enough. Okay, I mean, I didn't quite manage to read the whole thing. So depending on which part of the Leviathan they consume, it changes the human in different ways. But yeah, we basically figured it out what it is. This thing regenerates, and when you eat its flesh, you also regenerate. But if you eat too much of it, you start to turn into an octopus person. And there it is. There's the Leviathan. Can we just look at it for a while? And just go crazy for a while. So they stuck a harpoon in the head, and they think that paralyzed it. So they've kept it here, paralyzed, captive, and they're just eating it.
They eat his flesh while he's still alive.
They sure do. So they're eating it? And it regenerates? Oh, those boxes are the flesh. Okay, we understand now. It's the Leviathan meat. But as they eat more and more of it, they turn into octopus people. Oh, there's that there. So, I don't see the harpoon though. Is the harpoon still stuck in it? Oh no. I can't see it because of the stupid insanity effect. Yeah, I can't tell if the harpoon is still stuck in its head.
Perfect.
Alright, sweet. But there was also the other way. So you can fail the lockpick, right? What happens if you fail the lockpick? What is this? Can you climb this? Wait a minute. Hold on. What happens if you fail the lockpick? Can not get through here? Oh, there's Sarah Hawkins. Hey Sarah, what do you want to do with the old Leviathan? Oh, you go down, you don't go... Oh, I'm going crazy. Where the hell are we going? Where am I? Oh, it's here? I just didn't see that at all. Okay, but do you permanently lose sanity when you do stuff like that? I don't know. The game has a sanity mechanic, but they never really explained it. How are we doing, by the way? How is my sanity right now? Oh. Okay, well, psychotic. There's a secret, forgotten secret. So old and terrifying, which is only divulged in the blasphemous pages of lost tomes, or whispered during forgotten and outlawed rituals. We are not children of Providence. You know the cruel and awful truth, and you have seen the frightening face of reality. Alright, we are completely crazy. Well, not completely. Apparently I'm still missing a few. Leviathan? No man can support this vision without going mad. Like, can we just not look at it? I don't even know if you can avoid any of this stuff. Hey Sarah, what do you want to do with Leviathan?
Learn to obey.
Sarah's not really here. Oh, hi. You know, you probably shouldn't inject people with that stuff anymore.
Ah, finally awake. How do you feel, Mr. Pierce?
I feel crazy.
Fuller! Son of a bitch! I'll kill you!
No, I'm not even really with you. Well, to be perfectly precise, I am with you, but not in this cell.
What have you done to me?
Me? Nothing, really. See, it's one of the exquisite effects of this incredible creature.
Leviathan!
I see you already know about it.
Oh, I know a lot about it.
Well, shall we begin?
What is that? Don't take the treatment. Never mind. Never mind. Are they eating? What are they eating? So I think there are multiple endings, I'm not sure though. I've been leaning into the madness quite a bit. I think I'm gonna get the bad ending. Unless you consider that to be the good ending. Fish guts? Hey guys. Nom, 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 nom. Eat the meat, don't eat the meat. I'm not gonna eat the meat. So previously, I did say be crazy, but that was knowledge. Like, I want knowledge about the madness. I'm not really interested in eating this meat though. This is a different kind of crazy. And I'm not really interested in this kind of crazy.
Let me take a sample from you. Flesh, blood, spinal fluids. Don't fear. I created the mythological ichor from Leviathan's flesh. Who knows what I can make with you? I need your body for my research.
Coden's gonna wake up, right? He needs my body for his research. Oh, there's a gun there. What about your body, Doctor? Why don't you experiment with your body? How's Coden? Is she back to life yet? Take the gun? Take the gun.
I killed him.
A necessary sacrifice that proves your determination.
Yeah, hey buddy. So Fuller was keeping the Leviathan captive, right? And using the Leviathan pieces for experiments. Hey Sarah, what the hell is that?
Find the truth and be free.
Find the truth and be free. Huh. Is it a maze? Interesting. Let me just try every door. Well, I mean, this is the door that doesn't disappear in the distance. Okay. Right. Hold on. So you see that path? It disappears. When you're at a distance. See that? So it's the... It's this one. to this one, and I didn't remember if it was there or there. Oh, fail. Okay, back the other way, back the other way. It's this one, and then this one, and then back the other way. Right, it's this one. Keep saved. So the stuff you see from a distance is real. So we turn that on. Now we need to turn on the other one. Right, so that's not real, that's real. Fascinating. Okay, what's the clue? What's the clue? The clue is... if you look at the pipe at the top, it goes from there, round and down. Well, it's that pipe there. That pipe there. It's this one. Right, we turn both of them on. And then we pull the lever. You're supposed to run, you guys. You're supposed to run. Oh my god. What? Hey, don't look at this way. Hey, guys.
Pierce!
Fitzroy.
Time to hoist the white flag. We're not gonna hurt you.
I won't go without a fight.
You think you're here of your own accord?
Stay back, or I'll put a bullet in your head.
Our supreme oracle has spoken. You will follow your destiny.
What?
In his awakening.
I see. You cannot escape my awareness. I followed your wanderings, your choices, your attempts to free yourself from destiny. But it is unavoidable. And as I predicted, you have come to free me. Awaken and call him.
Very cool. Okay, let me end this video here. Ah, it's so awesome. What a great story.